What does real actually mean? Some things are physical or physically real, like a table, a tree, a body, a building. Some things are experientially real, such as love, pain, fear, hope, trust, dignity, and freedom. You cannot hold love in your hand, but love is absolutely real because you can feel it, you experience it, it changes your life, and it shapes your actions. The same is true for freedom, dignity, and compassion, justice, and critical thinking. These values are real because they change lives. Freedom is real because you can feel when it is taken away. You can feel when you regain it. It directly affects your body, mind, and future. Dignity is real because you feel respected or degraded. It impacts your mental health and self worth. It shapes how others treat you. Compassion is real because it reduces suffering. It creates safety and healing. It strengthens human connection. Justice is real because injustice causes real harm. Fairness creates real safety and trust. Laws and protections affect real lives. Critical thinking is real because it protects you from manipulation. It helps you understand reality more clearly. It strengthens independence and confidence. These values are not illusions, they are human realities. They exist inside human consciousness, emotion, social structure, and moral reasoning, just like language, money, law, culture, and education. They are all human created systems, yet they shape real lives and real outcomes. Why it can feel like they aren't real. Sometimes people feel this way when they are they have experienced injustice, they have been harmed by systems, they've seen corruption or abuse, they feel powerless, or they feel overwhelmed. This does not mean that the values are fake. It means reality has not yet matched the values. The gap is where human struggle, activism, law, and growth happens. Freedom, dignity, and justice are not automatic, they are built. They exist when humans choose them and defend them. This is why human rights law exists. Social justice movements exist. Education exists. Democracy exists. Advocacy exists. These values are not illusions, they are responsibilities. A powerful truth. Something does not have to be physical to be real. It has to have impact. And those values have shaped revolutions, civil rights movements, abolition of slavery, women's rights, child labor rights, disability rights, worker protections, and human rights law. This is real change in the world. A grounding thought. Even when the systems fail, your capacity to think, feel, care, and choose is real. And that means your freedom, dignity, compassion, justice, and critical thinking are real because you are real. Because the human body and mind are deeply connected, your brain and your nervous system, your hormones, immune system, and organs all respond to emotional, psychological, and social conditions. So when human dignity, freedom, or justice are violated, your body reacts physically. How deprivation causes physical harm. Stress response equals physical damage. When dignity or freedom is threatened, the brain activates survival mode. This releases cortisol, stress hormone, adrenaline, inflammatory chemicals. If this continues long term, it causes heart disease, high blood pressure, stroke, weakened immune system, chronic pain, digestive disorders, hormonal imbalance, sleep disorder, memory change. This is a medical fact. The loss of dignity leads to nervous system damage. Humiliation, control, fear, or injustice triggers chronic fight or flight mode, nervous system overload, trauma responses. This can cause PTSD, anxiety disorders, depression, panic attacks, chronic fatigue, and autoimmune illnesses. Loss of freedom leads to physical breakdown. Long term confinement, coercion, or powerlessness causes muscle tension, migraines, digestive disease, immune suppression, hormonal disruption, cardiovascular disease. This is seen in prison populations, domestic abuse survivors, refugees, trafficking survivors, long term poverty, and people witnessing war. Injustice equals measurable health inequality. People exposed to systematic injustice experience shorter life expectancy, higher infant mortality, higher rates of chronic illness, increased disability, higher maternal death rates. This is a documented fact worldwide. Deprivation of compassion leads to biological harm. Human connection is a biological need, not just emotional. Lack of compassion causes elevated inflammation, higher blood pressure, slower healing, weaker immunity, increased pain. This is why isolation worsens illness, loneliness shortens lifespan, support improves recovery. Why this happens? The brain cannot separate. The brain cannot separate social danger from physical danger to your nervous system. This is rejection, humiliation, threat, loss of freedom, and injustice. All signal danger, so your body reacts as if your life is at risk. This is why human rights are a medical necessity. Human rights are not an abstract philosophy. They are health protections, freedom, dignity, safety, justice, and compassion. It helps regulate stress, stabilize hormones, protect organs, preserve immunity, and extend life. Real-world examples: children raised in violence, fear, poverty, neglect, and oppression have smaller hippocampus memory center, higher cortisol, higher chronic disease, lower life expectancy. This proves violation of dignity of the physical and reshapes the brain and body. Human value affects human biology. Therefore, deprivation of human dignity and freedom causes real physical harm. The truth is that human rights equals public health. They protect the brain, the heart, the lungs, the blood, and the immune system, and eventually the DNA regulation.